So what's next for us as a global network? This is really the question that we want to discuss with you today. So we are moving in part 3, strategizing the way forward with you and thanks to you. So what we are going to do now is basically to ask you the question, well, first to hear from you and to ask your views about how this network can support the research needed to uphold the 3 core principles of the Democratizing Work Manifesto. Where do you think we stand, and where should we go? What should be our priorities? We hope to discuss with you about not only the network globally, but also about specific actions that you think you could take or you could lead in the specific context in which you stand, and where the mobilization of the network could actually be of support. So the goal of these discussions that we are going to have is really to take the time to identify priorities, actions, truly, identify what would be the shared resources that we would need for this network to work better, what we should be looking at in the next few months, so that in the next few years we can go for a very strong next 5 years again. So let me explain to you how we're going to do this. Okay, so how do we do it? So now we're going to spend basically 40 minutes in breakout sessions. In those breakout sessions, you will be assigned randomly, so no stress, you should not do anything. You are going to be smoothly landing into a breakout room where you will meet your randomly assigned moderator. So each room will have a chair, and each room will have access to a shared Google document. Please try to input the document which has the number of your breakout room. So each breakout room has a number, and there are documents on that linked that you are going to receive and that we can paste in the chat so that you can already copy it. You will see that there are documents for each numbered room. Each room, as you start, thanks to your moderator, will start with identifying a note taker and a spokesperson. These are the 2 responsibilities that we would like to see every room to assign. The note taker will quite obviously take notes, as many notes as possible, so that we really can reflect back on all those discussions as a core group. So please, for the person who is willing to volunteer for that position, please try to really take as much input from the discussion and put that into the document so that we can really basically go through these documents as having been in the room, each and every one of us. And the second function to be assigned is the spokesperson. You will choose one spokesperson who volunteer to basically report back in the plenary a few highlights that will come out of the discussion. Because we'll have the time to discuss during those 40 minutes, you can very well, after 30 minutes, you can wrap up by just trying to maybe identify what are the key sort of points that you want to bring back to the plenary and assign that mission to the spokesperson, or you can let the spokesperson to do the job of highlighting a few key ideas. But we will have time to really have a very nice discussion where everyone will have like 2 minutes to start with, so that we can hear from you, know what's your assessment of where we find ourselves and where we could do next, where we could go next, and what we should do. And then we'll take the time for a discussion. Okay, I think this is it in terms of process. So now it's 40. We are going to be randomly assigned, and we will reconvene at 15 past the hour on most time zones except Delhi. So that will be you will be informed, because there will be a pop-up very efficiently shared by Shantanu 5 minutes before the closing. Okay, have a very good discussion, and we'll reconvene in plenary after this.